Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Boogaloo Crew. This is your host, co-host Sloan.
He has usurped me. I shall smack the shit out of him.
Dear God,
Dear God.
Dear Lord.
Cole's here. Mikey's here.
Yo.
Sloan's the host. I guess it's his show. Sloan's playing.
We're back with.
I guess I got cucked. God damn, I'm watching him fuck my YouTube. God damn it. Can we start?
Yeah, bye, Jackson.
Oh, right.
We're back with.
I normally tell people that I do this for drugs.
5 Nights at Freddy's 2. We made
Not these YouTube.
Made it through
Whatever.
2 nights last round.
Last episode, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, recording. Episodic.
Yeah, so we're at night 3 now.
Yeah.
Mikey and Cole have both played.
Yeah, we beat a night each.
In the opposite order that I said it in.
Not in that order.
Yeah.
Indeed. I did first night because I'm bitch. If you want to see me have a heart attack, go watch.
Yes.
I suggest. Well, I do. It's fucking stupid.
The controls are
Janky.
pretty bad.
Okay.
We should start and listen to the phone guy. I like how you can mute call, but we don't know how to do that. We don't want to, of course.
Well, suck my dick, man.
Yes, once. Sorry. Probably not. Suck my dick, man. Oh, that went down fast.
Yeah.
Balloon Boy's in 10. Where he starts, of course. The front is not lighting. Fucks.
The staff literally had to put property back together at the end of every shift. Eventually they just stopped trying and left them as some kind of take apart and put back together attraction.
Mangled. Or mangle, sorry. Whatever, I don't give a fuck.
Employees refer to them as just the mangle.
I guess I should give a fuck.
I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately.
That spooked my ass.
The random mask.
Yeah, that scared me.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of rhythm I should have.
I don't
didn't
think it
have
matters
one.
too much.
I just stayed on that one camera.
I also want to listen. I know we're not super into the lore, but we may as well listen. That laugh, I always think is Balloon Boy.
He keeps coming. That's twice now.
Yeah, but he's easy to deal with from what I know. Or at least he's okay to deal with. Just flash him a lot. Yeah, he's gone already again.
That's going down fast, man.
It is. We're also... Oh, it's 1 a.m. already, actually. Oh, we've already lost a bar. Oh, there's only 4 bars, not 5. So you were at half light.
Yeah.
Battery. I thought there was 5 bars.
I wonder if it takes power when you have to wind that toy up.
I would have...
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think
well,
it's
I would
literally just the
assume...
flashlight.
It's just
then.
the flashlight.
Yeah, totally, actually,
just
yeah.
doesn't
It's
show
just a
you.
flashlight light.
It just doesn't show you
I
that
think
you're
I
using
saw something
power.
in the corner of the doorway. Like in the main doorway when it didn't let you use the light. That made me nervous. But yeah, it's only the flashlight, you're right. But like, the main reason I think if it was a main battery
That
system...
sounds like someone's in the van.
It did. If it was a main battery system, it probably would use it because it's remote. But either way, it doesn't matter. I got cut off like 3 times trying to do that. No, it's not you. It's also the game. I cut myself off. I get annoyed easily.
I don't like that.
Oh,
who is that?
That's Mangled Bonnie. Sloan, I think he
Withered
mentioned withered. Yeah, I guess there's only Mangle and the rest are withered. Sorry.
You don't have. You have to
Oh,
wait.
hi, Balloon Boy. What do you
He's in
think?
the room. He's in the room. He's in the room.
Oh, that's Mangled Chica or withered. Sorry, fuck. I just
lost.
fucked up again. No, you didn't. No,
Yep.
wait. There's nothing you can do about him.
Yep.
Have the thing on. Why doesn't the mask do anything?
Because I forgot. I put up the camera while he was.
I realized, but why doesn't the mask do anything? Why wouldn't that help?
Because he's already in the
Can
room.
you at least like entertain my naivety, whatever. All right, yeah, I see. The main issue is, I thought the issue was he was gonna kill you. That's why I was saying it. I see. The issue is he's gonna stick around so long that you can't open the camera. Either Foxy's gonna come at your ass or the puppet. Sorry
Yeah.
to kind of spoil it, but you did know. But yeah, okay, I thought you meant he's just gonna kill you. I'm like, well, you can put on the mask, put it on for just my sake.
No.
That's kind of what I was getting at.
Yeah, no.
That was only 5 minutes.
Could I try again?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was hoping you would.
Okay, because yeah,
I think we all are hoping you would. He needs a full try.
Yeah.
Okay, the call's not coming in. That does go down real fast. I assume it takes like a minute, 30 seconds almost to fully
That's
wind down.
He just winded it up. It's already at a quarter.
Oh, a quarter. So yeah, it's probably more like 30 seconds. But if you let me finish for a second.
Hey, don't play with my gruff.
I did already. He's got a goat gruff scuff. Whatever. Goat
beard.
tea.
A goatee.
That's not a goatee. Sorry, I just had to clarify. We're dumb. Hey, Foxy. How are you doing today? You got us last night, but that wasn't actually you. It was
gonna
Balloon
say, it
Nuggets.
was total different guy, wasn't it?
Well, no, Balloon Nuggets made him get us. That's all it was. But Foxy did kill us, though. He ran and charged us.
So the balloon guy is like, oh, there's someone here. Ha 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 ha.
He stops
until
us from
someone shows
opening
up.
We already went through this.
No, I know, but I'm just meaning
Reaffirming? I don't know. Does he stop you from using your flashlight on the main hall?
Just the main hall.
Yeah, the main hall, yeah, because I've noticed those ones did work. So he stops you from using your flashlight, which gets Foxy to run at your ass, and he stops you from using your camera, which gets the puppet to run at a time.
No, you can use your camera. I just
thought-
wasn't really bothering because
I don't like you.
Yeah,
That made me think that you couldn't, because I kept hearing that button, or that noise to make it sound like you were getting forced out of something, but that must have been the main flashlight.
yeah.
So, see, I'm going off of what I'm seeing as well. I'm glad you brought it up, I guess, because I thought we reaffirmed all this. Because I did say camera earlier.
So is that like it's flashing him? That's what's scaring him away, though.
Yeah, only for Foxy.
Who is saying hi?
Balloon Boy.
Balloon boy.
Yes,
Okay.
the only child. That's not 100% true, but the only child animatronic.
Man.
And that laugh is him too, I believe.
Yes.
There's a speed car on the highway. I love living beside a highway.
Dude,
a
that
speed
spooked
car.
me at first. I was like, what
love
kind of
that.
sound is that?
What animatronic is that?
I do
Turbo coming at our ass.
They're gonna come at me.
Legit.
Like,
That does
dang.
not bode well for me.
Mainly.
Man, Freddy got quick.
I would assume.
Oh, they're both there.
So what do you do? How do you deal with the black, whatever,
They're both right there.
withered? That's it.
Do you just...
Well, you flash Foxy. Withered. He's not quite in the room, so I don't think it matters too much. Somebody's in your vents though, for sure. Foxy should dip already, yo. Cunt ass. Sorry, that was a big word. As it's 4 letters.
Okay, it's just him and he's further back
Mr.
now.
Withered. I keep calling him Mangle, but like that's only the one dude, which is weird to me. Why didn't they call him I guess it was a different character, wasn't it?
Aren't they all just mangled then?
No, that's kind of what I was just reaffirming, dude. I said I think it's a different character. I believe it was because it doesn't really look like Foxy. But you did it again! Oh, Sloan, my man!
That's what I was saying, the buttons are fucked. Like, you have to know which one's the mask.
Truly, yes, that got me a few times. Maybe Sloan shouldn't be trying the later night, but that's kind of what we wanted. Did you want to just reset it?
Yeah,
So
he
we have
doesn't
time?
go away.
Yeah, just reset it. Menu. Yep. I gotta reset my headphones. No, don't touch that. Why are you doing this? No, I didn't. Oh, sorry. I see. But like, no, don't touch the timer. We're just going again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, remember, mask.
Again.
Mask, yeah.
Don't touch this. If I ask you to start something, please don't.
And I noticed that sometimes it'll randomly put you into not the camera you were on.
Oh, I didn't know that. Notice.
Or maybe I'm like just still.
Tripping up a little.
Oh yeah. It's because the
You didn't wind that up in the slightest.
yeah.
You have a hard time talking and playing. I also keep cutting him off.
I wish the D-pad was for the camera strictly, kind of.
That would be nice.
The analog stick, as I was saying in my first night, that's why I said stick with the D-pad, because the analog stick I kept messing up the cameras I was trying to go to.
Yeah, and we didn't want to stick on this one.
Truly, for the most part, yeah. Well, I think like almost all the time, it doesn't really matter. I don't think.
That's the
Maybe later it does.
That's the one issue with most Five Nights at Freddy's games is Scott Cawthon never really found a way to make you need to check the cameras. He did things like this, but you don't need to check the cameras. You're winding the music box.
To me, that's sad because I feel like even just watching, like scrolling through the characters, making sure that they should be where they are, should slow them down.
No, I find
obviously it should also waste battery, but battery is not an issue with the cameras in this one. It's only the flashlight, which is only the main hall.
the third game was
I have to
kind
finish
of
my
the
sentence
only
before he
game.
fucking talks.
Go
ahead. Sorry. The third game was only what?
The only one that kind of managed to solve that issue because the main animatronic hides in the background and stuff.
Of some of the cameras, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah, but
you have to
again,
look
does
for
that
'em.
like? So you can see him coming, basically. But how does that slow him down or anything? What does?
It doesn't slow him down. It's just like
So you can
it's
just
how
see where
you
he's at.
know where. Yeah, because it's
So you
more
know.
important about where he is instead of just him being right outside the office.
Okay, well then again, that's the one I haven't really played at all because I didn't even really play this one lots. Not gonna lie.
One's
I can
in the
hear him
vent.
in your vents. I think that's camera vents though.
But that just tells me that he's gonna be poking his head out soon.
Yeah, probably.
See, my
Someone
issue
is.
is that I don't have enough interactions with like Bonnie or anyone before Balloon Boy shows up on me, and so like I get into a routine that doesn't involve the mask, and then when he shows up,
To me, he's kind of the exact same as Bonnie and Chica, though.
That's the thing, though, is I don't build up that routine because
Yeah, but-
like Bonnie hasn't shown up for me yet.
So in that sense, if you just said if it was Chica, then you could say the same thing, though. Oh, I just don't have the routine down because Balloon Boy and Bonnie haven't showed up. I still get what you mean, but like I feel like it doesn't matter who it is then. Obviously, he kind of fucks you with being stuck in the room in that sense. I don't know if Chica and Bonnie are very different. If you fuck up, you can like kind of fix it with Chica and Bonnie. It's not as detrimental. I
Okay,
assume
so
what you
that's
mean.
when you're supposed to.
Ah, you both jumped. I didn't even do it. Ah!
Because
Yeah,
you were
explain your
saying
thoughts
you were
before the
saying
video
it's
ends.
Freddy. It's actually Bonnie is the one that you have to look away from. You have to look to the far right of the room.
I always thought it was that. See, I only watch game theory and very little of it. I remember hearing he tries to look in your eyes or something, but also I learned later, again, might be a little bit of a spoiler, who cares at this point. I hear Bonnie's important in its own way, and we learn that later. So I believe you if that is the case, but if it's Bonnie, because I never truly noticed it. Again, I never played these too much when I was younger when they first came out. But they do make her a little different. I feel with Chica, they make her different, but that's for fan service and for like people like her. I don't know why. People like Chica, man.
It's because she's a girl, and especially in this game, look at like with the way they did.
Well, and that's what I mean. They kind of did a little fan servicey in this with her, I feel. Obviously not what he was going for, I don't think. If it is, that's kind of weird, but whatever. But like people love her, especially this version of her.
Personally, I think he was really buying into it because like he gave her tits and like a waist and everything.
Yeah,
like,
an hourglass shape.
Yeah.
And like she also takes off her beak. But yeah, she also takes off her beak, which gives her a little bit less of a I'm a fucking beak you to death. I don't know, she gets a little more hot without the beak. Not in the sense like good lips or anything, obviously it's just an open gap. But it's not a beak.
Looks more like a body.
Well,
like a human
it's
body.
more of a person. It's very more. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's very more humanoid. Not necessarily. It's already all bipedal.
And Scott Cawthon, compared to other developers, was very in tune with his community. He knew what was up, with, like what people were doing. Like that's a lot of the yeah.
Didn't he also, like you've said in the last game? If you haven't watched that, go watch it. Whatever. Like you said in the last game was supposed to be a one-off, right? If I'm
Five Nights
not right,
at Freddy's
just say it.
one. He didn't really intend for it to blow up at all. It was just
No, I mean in the sense of story. It was supposed to be a one-off. He didn't have a real story-based thing like with it. He was expecting it to just be a little game.
Yeah.
But then it blew up, and so he made the further games.
Yeah,
Right?
and then once it got to he only expected after the first game blew up and he did decide to do a story, he only really got up to like the third game, and you can kind of tell with how the story is structured. But then people really bitched and complained about the jump scare, and so that's when he dug really deep into the lore and
Sloan
like
said
the 4th and 5th game.
The jump scare off camera to me. And for those who don't know, like me, because that's a very broad term in my eyes, the jump scare he means by the jump scare that the main animatronic does to you.
Yeah.
Which I don't remember it, so I can't say otherwise or anything. I don't disagree, because if people hate it, people hate it. It's probably trash. Either way, though, I just want to put that out there. When he says the jump scare, he means that one. I don't know if there's really any more of them. Are there more animatronics in that game?
There's no other
Obviously, he's a main-
animatronics. There's the phantoms that show up.
So kind of. There are other things to deal with.
Yeah, but they're not physical things in the building. They just show up and in the cameras, and you have to do shit.
Yeah, you have to deal with them in their own way.
But when it comes to that whole jump scare thing, I think the Five Nights at Freddy's community is just addicted to jump scares, because as anyone knows, if they've aren't like brain rotted Five Nights at Freddy's fans, if they're part of any other horror community, everyone knows that jump scares are not a good way to actually do horror.
Sloan and I have had this
Relying on
conversation. It's a bitch way to get. It's not a scare. It's a reaction.
Yeah, it's
especially like I'm not gonna say I'm very like for me I don't know. I have an issue with that because I do scream a little and react a lot more than you
it
guys.
gets a jump out of you, but like that's still not a scare.
And personally, as I've said this to Sloan as well, if I get used to it, it goes away because it's reactionary. It's not a scare.
Exactly.
I'm not scared. It's shit, something's in my face. Fucking.
And so when I personally loved the third game's jump scare because it was leaning away from jump scares.
It was more of a.
He actually, it looked like he walked into the room. It felt like he was intruding on your space instead of it just like being a cut scene of them jumping at you, which I always thought was lame. Like for Foxy, like I also loved Foxy in the first game because he's actually leaning into the room. It gives more context about how they attack you.
And this one he does just chase you down though.
Like especially since like they only have one jump scare for each animatronic. It's not like they have multiple ones to like
they also
mix it up a little. There's no variation. And so like I never agreed with the whole
jump scares are bitch made.
Yeah, jump scares are bitch made. The community's kind of a bitch for bitching at him about
I
jump
find,
scares.
not gonna lie, community's always been a bit of a bitch, but I find it's a younger community. I could be wrong there though. I don't pay attention. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, because in number one, was this not supposed to be a horror game? It's supposed to kind of give you a little bit of a jump scare, so that was the whole point.
Yeah.
In the first one was the jump scare. So how come complain about it in number 3?
No, it's because it was shit and it wasn't a jump scare is what they're saying.
Oh, I thought they were saying they were tired
he
of
walks
it
into the room.
Oh.
No, Sloan's tired of it. That's kind of what we ranted onto. We need to end the episode, everybody.
Okay.
I love you guys.
Farewell.
Bye.